everybody. This is Tracy Cartwright, one of your page leaders here, and I just wanted to do a short little video to tell you my story. I think everybody has a story, and we need to all share it. Sorry, I need to turn the volume down on my computer so you don't hear my Facebook constant dings all the time. But anyway, I got started in the business in March of 2012. And a friend of mine posted about these wraps. I'd known this girl forever. She was my sister-in-law's best friend. And she posted about these wraps. And I was so intrigued. And I tell you, I kind of thought she'd been hacked. Because I was like, what is that? What is she talking about? And so I finally, after a couple months, I said, okay, what is that you're talking about? And she told me I wanted that wrap. I was like, man, I got to try that. I was running heavily at the time, but I still could not get rid of my stomach. I've got 2 kids, and I could not get rid of my stomach, so I wanted those wraps. And she said, just casually, she mentioned, she said, you should, for $40 more, the wraps are $59, or $40 more, you could become a distributor and make money with this. And I had never done anything like this before. My background, I attended college at BYU, and I got my degree and went to into the field of accounting. I became a CPA, and I did taxes and bookkeeping for 16 years. And it paid the bills well, and I was really busy. In fact, it was tax season when I found these wraps. But she showed me how much money she was making and what the potential was. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my brain speaks dollar signs. And I thought, if you can do that, I can do that. So I didn't even wrap. I just signed up. And then I got that kit, and I was like, what do I do now? And I did, like I said, I kind of was on my own for a little bit. I didn't have a lot of help from my upline, but I sat on this thing for 2 months, and I would highly recommend you not do that. But I finally wrapped, and I didn't do my first one right. But then on my second one, I was like, oh my gosh, I could not believe my results, and it just kept getting better. And I really just, after about 2 months, I dug in, and I just decided I was going to go after this opportunity, because I knew that if all of these other people could do it, I could do it. And that's how I got started. So I signed at the end of March 2012. The good bonus was in play. I sat on it for 2 months. I had my own launch party in the first week of June. Like, how many months later? I went ruby by the end of that month, and I went diamond in July, the next month. So I booked it to diamond, kind of sat there for a little bit, and I went double in March of the next year. My husband went double right behind me. And so, we're a double diamond, 2 double diamonds in our household. And guys, this business has been life-changing. And here's what I want to really share with you. From the outside looking in, everything looked okay. Like, my husband had a corporate job. I was doing that, but what didn't show, it looked like we had this great thing going, and we did for a while. We'd worked really hard for almost 20 years together with my husband. But what really didn't share at the time was that we had kind of ventured into a business deal that went bad, basically, and it didn't turn out, and it didn't pan out like we thought, and we gambled a little too big on it. And, sometimes that happens when my husband's an entrepreneur, and he's always been that way. And I'm, he taught me to dream, and it just did not turn out, wasn't in God's plan at that time. And so, but what the outside world didn't know is that little venture had wiped out about 20 years of our savings and our IRAs. He'd passed up jobs and benefits and things like that, and we were in a mess. And I had joined, and why I got to diamond so fast was because I had to. I knew what I had in my hands, and I got to work. And, I set out to find out how many people, whose lives I could bless. And so what I will say to you now is that we are now, fast forward, 3-4 years, and we are now debt free. And my husband is no longer with corporate America. He is home working our 3 other businesses that we have. We're partners in 3 other businesses. And I'm retired from the life of accounting. And I couldn't be happier about that. I stay at home. And my children are 13 and 20, almost 20, so I don't know that I can say that I'm a stay-at-home mom, because my kids are never home. But I'm at home 100% of the time, and I thank God every day that I have this opportunity. That someone didn't say, oh, she's a CPA, she's not going to be interested in this. That someone said, you should do this business. You should be a distributor. I had no idea what I was doing, none whatsoever. But I just knew that these girls could do it, that I could do it. And I'm telling you, I saw those big numbers, and that's what I'm going for. I just keep doing those steps, and I work hard. I touch my business every day, and you guys can too. Anybody can be any rank that they want to be in this business if you just keep swimming. So that's my story, and I can't wait to hear your story. Bye, guys.